Hi, I'm Stephanie Cook. I'm one of the lecturers here on the Paramedic and Associate Ambulance Practice course at DMU. Today we're using the crime scene house to set up some practical scenarios for our students to go in and get some real life experience, practicing those skills, theory and knowledge that they've learned throughout their training so far. Shall we go on and have a look into the crime scene house? Okay, so now we're in the crime scene house. This house gives us the opportunity to manipulate a lot of scenarios to allow the students to have a go at what they'll be doing when they're out in practice, practicing all of those skills that they've learned and putting their knowledge to the test. So let's go through and have a look at the first scenario that we're dealing with. So here our students have started with a patient who's fallen down the stairs. They've moved him into this room and they've established that he's in traumatic cardiac arrest. Our students are now being really challenged to manage this traumatic arrest, and they'll be using all these skills that they've been taught to really have a go and get used to what it's going to be like in practice. In our second scenario, students are faced with dealing with a mother that's given birth to a newborn, and unfortunately this newborn isn't very well.
What is that? It feels really horrible. Why is there nothing you can do? How's my little girl? What shall I call her?
Probably one of the most challenging scenarios within the house that we're running today. So a little bit of pressure for our students here. They'll be ventilating the baby, doing compressions, and overall managing the situation moving forward. Okay, and this is our final scenario of the day, where the students are dealing with a patient who's had a traumatic stab injury to the chest. They'll be applying things like Russell chest seals, advanced airways, intravenous access, intraosseous access where appropriate, to make sure that they manage this patient using their trauma protocols. Quite a complicated scenario again for these students, but a really good challenge.
I thought today was a really fantastic learning experience for us all. Not only was it a little bit of fun to have a real life scenario and to work in our crew pairings, but it also gave us a chance to go through the whole scenario, not only looking after the patients, but having a fantastic debrief at the end, which would happen in real life scenarios. And that debrief gives us the opportunity to learn on some mistakes that we made or to remember what we did really well. So it's just been a really good learning curve for us all.
I hope you enjoyed joining us for this scenario session today in the crime scene house. To find out more, please join us for one of our open days or visit our website.